On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of San Juan taking on the Houston Texans. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Stroud. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. Pass incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's 2nd and 10. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. Complete. It's Johnson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
Harris trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. King going to look to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second and 7 from the 20. Singletary again. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Texans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Stroud sets up the play action. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. But you look at this defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Quick throw to Collins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 7-4.
Here we go.
18-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Get it. 70 Lions.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll find his Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Devin Singletary with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Now Johnson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Texans scoop it. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Another one caught by Collins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here goes Stroud again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proved...
Look at lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Pickett sets up play action. He's got this to Pickens. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now Here's Presley Harvin now. Desmond King deep for Houston. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And they're going to speed things up here.
60
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Jordan. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Stroud. And down his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And Pickett going to move his guys around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become 3. So as we get going, second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Here we go, Jack.
They'll run on first down with Singletary, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Throwing now is Stroud. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal.
Stroud off the play fake. Steps away. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Bronco switch. Ready?
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
3rd and 2.
Ready?
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. On the bootleg, Stroud rolling to his right. Touchdown! Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Pickett now on first down. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pickett throwing again on second down. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Pickett right back to the air again. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Pickett. And he comes back with one complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Pickett now, 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Pickett taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Golden Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Next to score, Texans 28. Golden Eagles 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. King going to look to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what. Play from a guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud looking to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, it's pretty evident that's not the way you want to try and establish momentum ahead of a possible fourth-quarter comeback, because you needed points there, at least something to build on for your next series. That was neither. Instead, it's a huge play for a defense that now has no doubt it can finish this game off.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Stroud out of the gun here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. We have played 3 quarters.
Come on, come on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to run it with Harris. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
22. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. King going to look to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't fumble, really. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Here's Stroud. throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hey!
On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go!
Play action. Stroud now. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And he'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guy.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Off-play action, Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Pickett. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Liking 18. Ready?
And Stroud now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And has Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Down the left sideline. And they will score. Pick six for the Texans TV. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This is 1st and 10. After the pick six, here's Pickett to try again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much. And my goodness, another interception. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence. That should pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders.